Finally, the storyline of the virus, the soup-killing virus, is introduced into the 5th season of Boys, and it was about time to do that. Apart from that, we also got the introduction of Kate and Sam from the Godolphin, the Guardians of Godolphin. It was again about time for their introduction, and we also got to see the speech of Homelander about wrathful gods, and I didn't expect that to happen in this episode. I actually said in this video that we might get to see that speech in the episode number 7, but yeah, we got it in the 5th episode. But other than that, a lot of important things happened in the entire episode, but as an overall, I would say the episode didn't feel as exciting as the 4th episode. I mean, yeah, the episode was on the slower side. It didn't feel that exciting, and I think everyone would agree to that. But hey, since we were talking about that Homelander speech, let's talk about what happened around that speech. And the biggest thing that was there to see from that speech was the story of A-Train. Sister Sage knows that A-Train was the one who, who was the one who leaked the information. And she knows, and as I predicted in one of my videos, that they are definitely going to, see that A-Train was the one who was, the rat. And therefore, instead of killing him, they may use him as a double agent for them. And this is exactly, I can see what could happen into the next episodes. Because definitely Sister Sage knows that A-Train was the one. And I think maybe, just maybe Homelander knows that as well. But definitely Sister Sage knows that. And she's definitely going to ask a lot out of A-Train, and A-Train would have to, do whatever Sister Sage asks of him. But at the same time, he can again, redeem himself, because he is on that redemption arc and he may sacrifice himself at the end. It will be a great moment for him in front of his family, in front of his brother, that yeah, A-Train was a superhero. Now let's talk about Huey's dad. So pretty much at the start of the episode, we get to know that Huey's mother was the one who actually shot Huey's dad with the V, but we did get to know that she wasn't the one who brought in the V. She only used the V which was available with Huey. But if I talk about his fate, I think, yeah, it's a good enough fate for him, because the monster he turned out to be was just awful for everyone. And yeah, we did get to see all the mandatory, the boys, gory scenes, diabolical scenes, and yeah, we got to see that. It was gross again, as usual, as expected. But I think the main aim of setting up that storyline was to give us an idea of what could happen when you give the V to a dying man, because in this season itself we might get to see some of the normal people, some of the humans dying, and therefore some of our guys may try to give them V. Now, talking about dead people, from the start of this season, we have been speculating that who might be dead at the end of this season, and I think maybe it could be MM and not Frenchie, because the decision that Frenchie took at the end of this episode was wow. I was really in shock out there. I didn't expect that to happen. I expected him to die again because of the things he talked about to Starlight, and basically he said that for some scenes God shouldn't forgive you, and I did think that he will definitely go out and sacrifice himself at the end of the season. But the way he actually gave up him to the law, that was a bit surprising to me, and I'm not sure where that storyline is going to go now. Now let's talk about MM. Now, I love foreshadowing in movies and TV series. I just love foreshadowing, and I think there was a foreshadowing with MM's character as well, when at the start of the episode, he alongside his wife were actually confronting their daughter. At that time, his wife said that I don't want to lose another person that I love. I mean, that's just right in front of us. Now that could be a foreshadowing to MM's death. Now let's talk about Giancarlo Esposito. Well, he was back for just an episode, but you know what happened at the end? He might come back again. But while I am talking about Giancarlo Esposito's character, we should talk about Victoria Newman and Samir, and what stupidest thing Homelander could pull off. He did that. He caught Samir and he cut off his leg. He just cut off his leg. And he did that while knowing that Victoria Newman this is the exact thing that Butcher could pull off, and Butcher could be dead to pull off just this exact scene. I mean, that was really stupid but really courageous and I'm really curious to see how that goes. Now let me talk about Homelander and Rand, because in the 4th episode, the entire episode's highlight was Anthony Starr's performance and Homelander, whatever Homelander did. But in this episode, we did get to see very few scenes of Homelander, but all of the scenes were with Rand, and there was one very important scene, two very important scenes. In the first scene, we got to see that Homelander asks Ryan that what does he want to do, and Rand just says he wants to help people. And there he asks, I'm sorry I can't remember their names, but he asks the girl to slap the guy, and she does. and she does, and that makes Ryan happy and that makes Homelander happy as well. But my key takeaway from that scene was that humans don't need soups to kill them, humans just need other humans to kill them, and the soups just need to nudge some of the humans in the right direction. I mean, just nudge some of the humans in the right direction and the humans will kill other humans, and that's it, humans will die. I mean, come on. But the other scene was when Homelander realized that he was doing the same thing that people did to him, to his son. That means people manipulated him when he was younger, and now he's doing the same thing to his son. I mean, all those things. So that was a pretty decent scene as well. But now, at the end of the episode, the way Homelander gave his speech, that was just the indication of what he's about to do. It's going to be an all-out war, and it is starting in episode number 6. Please tell me in the comments what do you guys think about this episode, and as always, thank you so much for watching.